Hi Aries, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you all are doing well. This video is for the September 2022 month ahead tarot readings. We are going to pull 2 cards per week for the month of September, as well as, you all had a lot of cards just fall out, but I'm actually not going to look at them because it was so many. So let's see if that energy continues. We're actually going to discuss what the dynamic energy that's going on here in September. Aries, if this is your first time joining us, thank you for coming. This is when we get together, we pull astrology or we pull tarot cards and talk about the astrology and what aspects and transits are going on during this month. We actually open up this month, Aries, on the heels of that new moon that occurred on August 27th in the sign of Virgo. So you may be you might be getting organized, you might be changing your daily routines, you might be planting new seeds of how you can better take care of yourself with those Virgo vibes. So definitely keep that in mind as we enter the month. If you haven't already liked, subscribed, commented, given Scorpio Soul Time a thumbs up, I would really love if you would. It helps the channel grow, and it also helps more people find me and you all in the community. So thanks so much. So let's pull 2 cards for the first week of September, second week, third week, and the 4th week. Now, before we turn over the cards, Aries, I just want to mention a few really important things. Mars, actually, who is your ruler along with you and Scorpio, Mars moved into the sign of Gemini on August 20th and will stay in the sign of Gemini until March of 2023. This is 7 months worth of energy of Mars in Gemini. This is an extraordinarily long time for Mars. So please be mindful of your communication, anything that Gemini rules, any type of messages. Be careful of manipulating others with your words, or you getting manipulated with words with Mars and Gemini. Mars will go forward for a while, then it will retrograde during this time, then it'll go forward again. So this is why we have such a long period of time with that Mars energy, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on with you all the first week of September. So the first week of September, we have 2 10s on the ground. Interesting, 10 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. So Aries, some type of endings could be occurring in your life, could be around your family, resources. It could be you ending a career or a job that maybe your family depended on. You're tired, you're worn out from it, you're ready to start something new. But the month starting out with 2 10s on the ground, definitely symbolizing it's time for something to come to a culmination. September 1st, Mars sextiles Jupiter and Mercury is opposite Jupiter on the 2nd. So you might be getting some type of information around those 2 aspects as you start the month off, Aries. Once we get to the second week, we have the 7 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is really interesting energy, Aries, because you had that 10 of Pentacles, now you have the Ace of Pentacles. With that 7 of Swords, like I said, be careful of manipulation. Be careful someone isn't trying to kind of talk you into something that you're not really ready to do. That Ace of Pentacles is offering you some kind of resources, money, opportunities might be coming in, but just be careful with that 7 of Swords, because once we get to that second week of September, Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th in Libra. So you could have some mixed communication, information around money. Also on September 11th, the Sun trines Uranus, and there is a full moon in Pisces on the 10th. So we might get some clarity, Aries, around what this money kind of news is here, but between the 2 10s at the beginning of the month and then the Ace of Pentacles and that 7 of Swords, just really pay attention to like what people are saying around you, what you're conveying, just to make sure that your money is gonna still be okay, because everything here is in the reverse position, which to me is lending, it's kind of leaning more towards maybe you're not getting the full picture or the full information, okay? By the time you get to the 3rd week of the month with the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, very interesting that you're getting doubles. You already had the 2 10s the first week, and now you have these 2 8s, 8 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles, which to me signifies there's some type of synchronicities that you might start seeing, or angels might be trying to send you messages during this month, Aries. So really just pay attention. 8 of Cups usually symbolizes you trying to move emotionally away from something that's no longer serving you. And the 8 of Pentacles usually has to do with your work or your day-to-day habits or whatever you've been working on. This could be also that Virgo energy, like I said, with that new moon that we just stepped out of in August. Pay attention to what's coming up in your daily life. What is it that you might need to make peace with and move on from it? Maybe it's no longer serving you. Maybe you need to find a new position or go for another position or get some new clarity around what it is you do on the daily, just to make sure you're still in an alignment with what you are interested in. If it's still making you money, you know, there's something here that's kind of like saying pay attention with those 2 10s and those 2 8s. And by the time you get to that 3rd week of September, we do get to that new moon in Libra on the 25th. So just be prepared for needing to like figure out where it is like synchronicities are kind of happening in your life. By the time you get to the last week of the month, Aries, you have the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. So once again, more energy around what you do on the daily. Maybe someone's teaching you or you're taking classes. There's something that you feel kind of tired and worn out, especially starting the month off with that 10 of Wands and now you have the 9 of Wands. The universe really wants you to pay attention just to your own messages you're telling yourself. Like, are you keep repeating like, you know, you need to stay in this, you need to stay in this? Or is it something like, okay, maybe it's time to give this a rest and move on to something new? I don't know if this is dealing with some classes maybe you've been taking. Maybe you were thinking you wanted to go after like a certificate and now you're kind of like, I don't really know if that's really what I want to do. But there definitely is some strong angel messages in this reading for you, Aries. Like I said, with the 2 10s, the 2 8s, something dealing with cycles that you're going through, that Ace of Pentacles and that 10 of Pentacles and this 3 of Pentacles. There's literally 1, 2, there's 4 pentacles on the ground. So to me, there is something dealing with your finances, your work, your career, that possibly you're going to get an influx of money, maybe you moving on to something different, another type of job, or maybe you decide to be an entrepreneur on the side and you start creating your own projects, your website, you start selling things on the side. There's something here that is showing that you need to move away from something that's no longer serving you so that you can get to this point where you're either teaching people how to do something or you're being taught a new skill. But Aries, you and Scorpio especially, as you move through these 8 months from August all the way until March of 2023, just pay attention to the messages that are being sent to you, because I really feel like there's something very synchronistic that you're going to start feeling and hearing from your angels. Mars is trying to bring in some type of information. Okay, Aries, I hope you all have a great September ahead. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this series, and I'll talk to you all later.